Today in Latin grammar we're going to talk about another subordinate use of the subjunctive, the fearing clause. Fearing clauses are very easy to see because the main verb, the indicative verb, has to convey fear or doubt. So there's lots of verbs of fearing in Latin. Some of the big ones that actually mean to fear are timeo, werior, and metuo. But you can also have things like periculum est, there is danger that something's happening, or anxious sum, I am nervous that something bad will happen. Fearing clauses, like purpose, result, and indirect command, start with ut or ne and end with a subjunctive verb. But unlike those other three, fearing clauses are kind of flipped on their head because ne signals a positive fearing clause. That's right, ne signals positive, very unusual, and ut signals a negative fearing clause. So be careful here. So when you see ne, it's going to be translated as that, and it's going to be a positive fearing clause. And when you see ut, it's going to be translated as that, and the subjunctive verb will be negative, and that is going to be a negative fearing clause. Very odd there, but remember it. So, examples again, if you look down. Timeo ne barbari Romam petant. I fear that the barbarians may attack Rome. Here our fearing clause starts with ne and ends with our subjunctive verb petant, here a present subjunctive. Note that this is a positive fearing clause. It starts with ne, ends with petant, and you know it's a fearing clause because the main verb, the indicative verb, is timeo, I fear. Second one is a negative fearing clause. Periculum est ut satis frumentum pararetur. Here again we have that main verb of fearing, our indicative verb, periculum est, there is danger. Our fearing clause goes from our ut to our subjunctive verb, pararetur. Here we have an imperfect subjunctive. Note, ut starts a negative fearing clause, so there is danger that enough grain was not prepared. That ut tells you that your subjunctive verb is going to be negative because it is a negative fearing clause. So these aren't terribly difficult, but a little tricky. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to write.